Welcome back to the InScentive Collection. I'm your host, Brandon, and today we are getting into the House of Zaharoff once again. I tried to put these together up front. This glare is gnarly, so please forgive me. But yeah, this is going to be Signature Pour Homme, okay? Signature Pour Homme. So if I move my arm, solar flare. Wow, all right, but just hang with me. Oh, look at that. So we're gonna go ahead and get this right here. Bam. Clean. All right. Clean. Clean, 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 clean. Very, very clean. All right. So let's, ooh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Woody, amber, aromatic, warm spice, lavender, fresh spice, balsamic, smoky oud, and powdery. Let's see if I can block this. Smoky oud and powdery. Okay, it's developing a little bit. I want to say there's some sort of, some type of pine that's like poking its way through just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at the notes. We got lavender, myrrh, incense, sandalwood, argwood, cypress. Cypress is it. That's that pine. Black pepper, vanilla, patchouli, vetiver, Bulgarian rose, and jasmine. And this is definitely like your typical fougère, barbershop fougère fragrance. I feel like the Cypress is pretty dominant, and it's dominant in one of those vintage type of ways, right? Like it reminds me of a softer version of like what you would get out of a Boss #1, but with more of a modern approach. More mass appealing. I think this is okay. The myrrh is also pretty strong. This is not bad. It's definitely more of a mature fragrance. I'm actually quite surprised by this. I know a lot of companies don't go this direction. This is kind of like your traditional, I mean, it's Pour Homme, right? It is missing like a level of complexity, I think, as far as a modern fragrance goes. But as far as being like your typical, I guess the myrrh and the cypress is giving it. Oh, there's also a strong lavender character in here. Very, very strong lavender support. Not bad. Very safe, very fresh out the shower. Very, I just want to smell good type of fragrance. I'd be very curious to see what the duration is on this, what you would get. But other than that, I don't think that this is something that you would complain about. Yeah, this is your modern take on a barbershop type of fragrance. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Man, I'll tell you one thing. Justin's fragrance, Seamless Soul, it really set the bar high for this house. I've been kind of looking for another one of those. These aren't bad. I think, especially from the Discovery kit, so far we're getting a little bit of everything, right? A little bit of everything. And that's really nice to see. But those are my initial thoughts. It's pretty much panning out to be what I thought it would be upon the initial spray. Yeah, lavender, myrrh, and cypress. So if those are things that, you want in a solid, fresh out the shower, vintage design, modern appeal, I think this is a pretty safe buy. I think it's pretty safe. And it's getting more and more. I want to say the sandalwood is starting to come out a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Well, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? I know one thing for sure. YouTube's making some excellent recommendations right now. All right, so go ahead and check them out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.